What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. It's me, that dude, Willie D. What's going on, everybody? Hi, hello. Happy Saturday, y'all. What's good in the hood? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Coming out here today, I'm actually on the phone right now with one of the homies here, Brachial Bales. We're actually out here discussing the D2 news. Do you want to go ahead and say hi to the chat here, Brachial Bales? Make sure everybody can hear you.
Sure. Hey, what's up, everyone?
All right,
This
guys.
is Brachial Bales.
How's that sound? Is that too loud, too quiet? What do you guys need there? Can you hear it in general? Slightly loud. Okay, I can turn that down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. All right, but yeah, we're just out here discussing this possible update, man. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Although talking to Brachial Bales here, he's letting me know that China actually has like a separate version of this game that we don't necessarily even have access to. So that this exclusive set, we might not even ever be able to touch it. Do you want to expand upon that at all, Brachial Bales, and let everybody know what you think about that?
Yeah, sure. So this new version, the China-only version, is specific to the region, and it won't be accessible through the BattleNet launcher. You won't be able to change your region to China. It's a completely separate standalone version of the game that's only accessible in China, which obviously this isn't the news I think we were all hoping for. However, this does mean that that they are continuing to work on the game, and maybe the priority was initially to like open up to a whole new, open up D2R to a whole new customer segment. I mean, there's like 1.4 billion people in China, so an untapped customer segment. And maybe now, hopefully, they'll be able to switch focus and refocus on getting updates for the other worldwide version that we play.
Yeah. And what I was saying to Brachial Bales to chat was, I can't imagine that it would stay exclusive forever, whether Blizzard like releases it maybe around Christmas time, be like, hey, Merry Christmas, now everybody can have it. Or some skilled elite hacker does their magic and gets it pushed out to the rest of the world. I don't know, but I just can't see that staying super exclusive forever. Which, by the way, what's up, Augie, Danish Dude, Bulltack, Grim? What's up, homies? Manny Lopez in the house, Mr. P smashing, Uko, OG Kev, Prez Barkeep, Mr. Mischievous. Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? Ducky over on the YouTube. Say, guys. So yeah, I can't see it being gone forever. On the screen right now, this is the Chinese version of the graphic that they put out, and then here is a translated version, which that's what it's doing. I see. Where did it go? I think I just closed it. What in the hell? This is why we can't have nice things, chat. It was that one. There we go. And this is the translated version, releasing 27th of August. And oh man, you can get 10 won off for a limited time. I'm not even sure if that's how you pronounce that, but there you go. So I mean, kind of exciting, at least if you live in China, I suppose. But I can't see like this picture right here when you bring up in the 7 stash pages. I can't see that staying away from everyone. I mean,
right? Yeah. I mean, I have to imagine that some of the changes that they made should be easily portable over to our version. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see that relatively soon. I will say, there are rumors that there's some kind of, I don't want to say major update, but an update planned for February.
Yeah, somebody said DLC or something.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't have any more details other than that, but there's been talk of that as well.
I mod offline, so I already have 7 stash tabs. Oh, you're ahead of the game, man. You're ahead of the curve. Is the music level good? Can you guys still hear the Brachial Bales over the music? I just want to make sure the music is still cool and you guys can hear everything. Cool. Thank you guys. Awesome. So, I mean, you know, while this doesn't affect us immediately, it certainly is exciting.
Sorry.
And I was telling Break Your Bales, I gotta think that this does not include what they were referencing in that tweet on Diablo 2's little anniversary there. It's gotta be separate. It's gotta be. I'm really clinging to that. Like, wait till you see what we have to unleash in China. Like, that's it. What about us over here?
Yeah, like we were discussing prior to the show. I think they were focused on doing this. The dev team obviously was focused on this. So
that
hopefully
one janitor that's still employed somehow. They're like, hey, go push some buttons, dude.
yeah. So, again, while it's maybe not the news that we were all hoping for, I think it does show that they're continuing to develop the game, and hopefully maybe they'll reshift focus back to the version that we're all playing now.
Yeah, definitely doesn't seem like a dead game to me. So that is pretty exciting stuff. So anything they want to bring to it, I guess I say that anything they want to bring, but I don't want them to necessarily ruin the game either. So I don't know.
Yeah, like, okay, I know that like in-game transactions are kind of shunned, and I personally, I don't really want it. But if they were to do that, if it was limited to just stash tabs and character slots, and left it at that, and we still continued to get updates, I'd be totally on board with that. But I do not want to see, paying for, like they did here, paying for exclusive set items, paying for SOJs, all that kind of stuff. Like, no, let's leave that out.
Paying for bonus XP and bonus gold.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the different packages that they have now. Yeah, it has the 90 days, 30% bonus.
Yeah, and I don't know, glory hole of the warlord, chat. What do you think about the old glory hole here? That's a pretty cool name. I like that.
Yeah,
Chinese Diablo.
So there's three versions. Like, there's the base version, there's like a mid tier, and then there's a top tier versions that they're releasing, where you get like items to start with. And again, I think they're doing that because any of the folks that play the game that live in China now are, they're obviously using VPNs somehow to get outside their firewall, and they are going to not be able to take any of their stuff that they currently have on their accounts in our, like, the version of BattleNet that we're using, right? And so they're going to have to start fresh. And so I think this is maybe a way to get them to be willing to start fresh and start over on their own servers.
It's very interesting.
I guess that's my take on it.
I wonder how much of the focus group that happened there in Australia or wherever it was, how much of that had to do with this, or was that something completely different?
I'm willing to bet that it's something very different. That just happened in July, early July. They didn't develop this in a month, right? They've been working on this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So my guess is this is going to launch. They're going to switch focus back to the D2R that we know and love. And maybe they'll take some of those suggestions from the focus group and put those into the game.
I would love them to release eventually the details of that focus group, if we ever find anything, what happened in there, what they discussed, and all that stuff. But I'm pretty sure they have like NDAs and all this stuff, right? You can't talk about whatever, but I don't know. I just want to know, man. I just want to know. I'm tired of being left in the dark.
Yeah. I wish they would be a little bit more transparent, but yeah. But I will say that, and I'm not promising any spoilers, but on a relatively soon, on a future episode of the podcast, we're going to have a current Blizzard employee as a guest. So that'll be
snap. That'll be fun.
Yeah. And so we'll see where that goes.
Jeez, oh, Pete. And speaking of podcast, I've been invited, chat, to come and join Break Your Bales on their podcast to discuss this awesome game. So when that does come to fruition, I will certainly let you guys know. And make sure you guys go check out Break Your Bales over on the YouTubes so you can know what's going on there. I just wrote his name in the chat so you know how to spell it. Go sub him up there and definitely check out the podcast, especially when Willie D's on there. So what's up, Crimit? Welcome in, Mr. Unknown, Ninja Dude. Hey, guys. Augie said, doesn't seem like a lot of chaos for the rest of us, although the fact that they were looking for job postings could explain the work that they had to do to make the in-game China-friendly, redoing graphics and such. It's true. None of the items or buffs seemed groundbreaking, but still decent intro items. Well, that's the thing, like, these set items, the bonuses that they provide and where you're going to find them, they doesn't really seem all that groundbreaking, you know, the boots, the gloves, the belt, armor, and helm, and then you get 1 to all skills. 15 life leeches, I mean, a decent amount of life leech. I'm not going to lie there. But yeah, you wouldn't really get to benefit that from a merc. This is pretty much a you-only set, I suppose. But if you got rid of the insight on the merc, maybe that would free you up to give the merc something else to use. But I don't know. Insight's so dang strong. The meditation aura is huge. You think that's, well, I mean, what's the range of insight? Isn't it 12 to 17? So 10 is, you know, even lower than that. So I don't know. What would it stack is my question. I got to think it wouldn't, but I honestly don't know. Would you get a level 10 plus a level 17, get 27 meditation? That'd be sick. All the mana. New meta for the Novasork energy shield, hey? So, and also there was talks I saw in the Discord there of people saying that they were talking with people that were working with Diablo and said that they were discussing changes to how the characters look in game. So transmogs, you know, for the character, for the mercenary, for everybody, for Deckard Cain, I don't know. That would be a nice, I don't know, addition that they could put in the game that wouldn't necessarily break too many things, right? So, I mean, I say that, but so all in all, I'd say it's pretty exciting, but I'm not Chinese, so I'm not sure I'm allowed to be excited. So,
I mean, I think overall it is exciting for players of the game, whether you're getting this version of the game or not. I think it means that that Blizzard is continuing to make money, which in turn, excuse me, makes it more likely that they're going to be willing to invest resources into continuing supporting the game.
Well, what do you think, chat? What's your thoughts here? Is this a sign of things to come? Does anyone think that this is what they were referencing when they were discussing unleashing the chaos upon us? Do you think that's what they were discussing, or do you think that was something else entirely? Non-rice runes? What's non-rice runes? What's that mean? That seems like a racism.
It does.
Let's see here. So yeah, these runes down here, Chad says Ot, O-T-T. Pretty sure that's supposed to be Ort. And then Tur runes, Am runes. Everybody, I mean, it's supposed to be Thul rune, but I petition to make it Thor rune. I kind of like the Thor rune. That's kind of good. I like that. So think of the stockholders.
Yeah. I am looking at that now too. Yeah, it looks like they changed the names of the runs a little bit.
If they can milk China with gotcha mechanics, but give us non-P2Ws, I'm all for it. Yeah, I guess. Does bring a new player base. Do they have access to streaming, or is that locked down? I believe they do. I thought somebody said that there was Chinese streamers that were like discussing this and talking about the updates coming out in February and stuff of the DLC, possible DLC, whatever that happens to be. The remainder of Act 4, Act 6 question mark?
Yeah. I mean,
loot goblins
I'm all
incoming.
for that. No, leave the goblins in 3 and 4. We don't want that.
What we need to have a cutscene in the new DLC of Deckard Cain, and he's sitting around, he's reading one of his tomes, he's got his light there, and there's like a moth that's bothering him. It's flying all over the place. He's like, "Oh, you stupid moth," and he hits it, and he's like, "Oh, I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me." And see, that bridges D2 to D3 because he gets killed by a big moth lady. See, it works. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Oh no.
Oh. We have a chance for greatness here. We have a chance for greatness.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, and I've said it multiple times, I think this just means that the game's not dead, and the likelihood that we're going to get something, major release update, I think increases.
It got my blood pumping. I was like, let's go. I hit the ground running and put out a YouTube video. I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I saw Llama beat me by however many minutes. I'm like, damn you, Llama. You son of a bitch. You're not the only one out here. Some of us got to eat too, man. What's that? That's what Uko was saying, that the Chinese people have been playing on our servers with launch VPNs. So
yeah,
there you go.
So something a little interesting. So as we're sitting here discussing this in like the Discord for D2R, we've got people showing up listening to the show as well on our Discord here.
Awesome. And how long ago was it now that we allowed the 19-year-old Korean players?
So that was season 6, I believe.
Oh, wow, was that long ago already?
Yeah, or maybe it was 8. So I guess I'll say season 6 was Mosaic. So if I remember correctly, the last update that we got that included that, and I think as well as they took the WASD commands out. Yeah, that might have been 7 or 8 actually. But season 6 was the last season we received RuneWord updates that included Mosaic.
They got to come in. They got to do something about that Mosaic, man. That's I can't believe they just let that go. They're like, "No, this is fine. This is fine." So I thought somebody said that they had tested it on like players 1,000 or something, and it was still wrecking. I don't know the validity of that, but that's what I had heard.
Yeah. I think it was like players 2,000 something.
Good Lord.
And it was still viable. Yeah. I mean, it does need toned down a bit. Even if you toned it down by 50%, I think it would still crush everything in the game easily. And I mean, I did. I don't know if you've played or how much you've played in Mosaic Sin.
Yeah.
But I did Ubers, and I think it took like 20 seconds.
Yeah, shreds them. It just melts them.
Solo. Yeah.
Also crashes my game. I have to turn down all the settings way low, otherwise it crashes.
Yeah. There is one setting that I'm trying to remember what it is. There is one setting that you can turn down specifically that causes that.
Is it the VRAM?
No, I want to say it's DLSS,
huh.
but I will. I'll get back to you on that. I have it written down somewhere.
No worries, no worries. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who love the mosaic and love how it works. I mean, I wouldn't even be upset with how strong it is. Just make it dimmer, please. Like, I want to be able to see my grandkids once I have grandkids, and it's just so damn bright. I'm just like, stop it! Give me welder's goggles or something. It's so damn bright. Yeah, Shank likes to crash games too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but that is
that the memory leak or
to,
whatever it is?
That goes back to D2. Because that did that for D2 as well. There's a memory leak related to the meteor that comes down after you kill him.
That's what Uko was saying. Wonder if it's the meteors. Yeah, every time I use meteors, it's issues.
Mm-hmm.
But the meteors are really strong. Like when doing Ubers and you get those meteors, oh, it's so strong.
I don't think I ever use the meteors because like the way that it works, I think it was a dragon talon. When you attack or when you build up the charges, the first one gives you meteor, the second one gives you lightning, which is the preferred one where you do the most damage, and then the third one is ice, or it shoots out those arcs of freezing. We'll just call it ice. And so I don't ever use the first one.
Memory leak, time to rewrite the same in Rust. Still haven't played Rust. Welcome in, Tommy, on the YouTubes. What's going on? Hello, everybody. We're just out here discussing the Chinese updates incoming for Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's kind of interesting, kind of exciting, and well, I mean, the thing that got my attention was definitely the stash pages too. 7 stash pages, man, oh man. The things I could do with that. I'm such a pack rat. I never have enough space, so that would be pretty nice. It doesn't seem like they want to implement the stacking at all, so I mean, more stash pages, if that's what you got to do. I know a lot of people spend money on that, so that's certainly a way for them to, make some revenue, but
for sure.
Is it enough revenue is the question.
I mean, I think personally, if we could get a couple more stash tabs or a few more stash tabs and do the stackable runes, I don't think anyone would complain about character slots at that point. But if, like I said at the beginning, if they did increase stash tabs and increase character slots, and that you had to pay a nominal fee for each one or whatever, 99 cents, like I'd still be okay with that.
Chat, how much do you think a stash page should cost? And could there be a way, because like with Pokemon Go, for instance, if you took a Pokemon, put it in a gym for a set amount of time, you get it kicked out, they give you coins back. And those coins, you get enough of them, you can actually use them in the shop to do stuff. So what if there was a way to be able to earn these stash pages somehow without paying for them? I don't know what that would be. You need like 100 standard of heroes or something like that. I don't know what that would be, but
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm hopeful that they use the standard of hero. Personally, I'm hopeful they use the standard of heroes to implement some kind of additional end game content. But if they find any use for it, that's great.
Yeah. The only time I ever pick one up is when I accidentally pick it up. I'm like, son of a, throw it back down.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to do that.
That's exactly right.
I'm almost embarrassed when I'm on stream when I pick it up. I'm like, oh, they saw it. Oh no, it's out there. Willie D picks up standard of heroes. I'll never live it down.
Yeah, it's not to get too deep into it, but it just feels like a natural progression for a use case to actually make it do something in the game. It's the Ubers is arguably the most difficult part of the game, or at least that was the end game, you
Right.
know,
Yep.
up until TZs. But TZs, I don't consider that end game. It's just a quicker way to get experience.
Yeah, that was really a quality
anyway,
of life thing. Just so because people were
yeah,
complaining all the time, like, oh, we have to just farm Bales or Mephistos 1,000 times. That's all this game is. It's like, well, now you can't say that, but they still do.
yeah. So anyway, I just think feels like a natural progression for the standard of heroes to be used to unlock future or harder content, whatever that ends up being.
War Thunder sells one plane for $70. I think that's the standard. $70 for a stash tab. One SOJ for a stash tab. No. Considering the direction they've taken since D2, I'm not sure I have much hope that they're going to improve instead of ruin it. Well, I mean, they did come out with D3, and then we got D2R. And I don't know, coming out, people were kind of worried about what D2R was going to do to D2, and I don't think they've ruined it. And they even gave you the option to play Classic. I think that's the best idea. So people who want to play the unadulterated version can still do that. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, not a fan of microtransactions games. I agree. I agree.
Me too. I agree. I guess all I'm saying is I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit. Like I don't want it to go crazy where even this what we're seeing with the new China version. I don't want it to go even that far. But if it was a nominal fee for stash tabs or for character slots, like we could probably give a little there and keep everything else in the spirit of the game.
Yeah, it would be nice. Are they going to finish Act 4?
yeah, exactly. Like, give us Act 4. We'll pay a little bit for stash tabs and character slots, and then maybe give us a little, give us some more end game and the standard of heroes. Do something with that. Stackable runes, like call it a day.
Now, what I thought maybe it was Uko that was telling me, not to call you Uko, but what were you about how runes have a unique, specific ID or something that makes it so they wouldn't be able to be stacked necessarily versus maybe, gems or. Well, honestly, for me, it's the keys, those big ass keys. Like, why does one key take up 2 squares? Come on now. I could fit 12 of them into one little small square. You're killing me here. Some big ass keys.
Yeah, I do understand the complexity of having the IDs. When you're stacking them, how do you do that? But like, really, it's not impossible. It's just more complicated.
Jeez. Oh, goodness. Make the Amazon not look like Willem Dafoe. I think that was a choice. Gotta call it Diablo.
Did you see in the screenshots from the D2 event for the launch for the D2 China that they changed like they had life-size characters on stage.
Oh yeah.
And they changed all of them to look Chinese.
Love it.
Like,
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, I wonder if they changed the character models in the game. I'm curious to see if that's the case.
I mean, I wouldn't think so. I mean, to me, it's just it was a thing in China, so they got people to come on stage and dress up as that, depending on where they were.
They weren't.
Look like
I don't think they weren't real people. Like they were like mannequins.
Oh, they were mannequins. I thought they were real people.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Those are some good-looking mannequins.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, they were stills. They were still shots. So I guess I just assumed because they were like in behind the speakers. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I tell you, I saw the creepiest video I've ever seen the other day. It was about, or not about, it was just this little quick video of a guy like testing out, like a robot, like an AI robot, but it had like, the face was like that of a human woman, and he kisses it, and the way it reacts to him, it just sent shivers up my spine, because it was like the robot was like leaning in to be more eager for the kiss. I don't even know how to describe it. You should look up the clip. It's super
I think
creepy.
I've seen it. Is that the one where like he opens her up and like puts something inside of her chest and then closes her?
All I saw was a quick clip of just the kiss is all I saw. Yeah.
I think there was an extended version of that. I'm pretty sure that was AI.
That whole video, or
yeah, the video was AI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you can't trust nothing nowadays. I don't know what I'm watching.
You can't. Did you see that YouTube is going to start demonetizing any videos that are like AI?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. Interesting.
Yeah, so any videos that are totally AI, whether it's AI video or like dubbed with AI speak.
What about like AI thumbnails and stuff?
Right. Yeah, they're going to start demonetizing all that stuff.
It's interesting.
By the way,
am I AI? I could be AI right now. I don't even know. I can't really tell.
Yeah. So I did look it up. The setting that I changed in D2R to prevent the crashes, I turned VFX lighting quality down to high. VFX lighting quality from ultra to high, and that fixed all the crashing for me. And that's even when I'm running like 5 to 7 instances of the game on my PC at the same time.
Wow, I can barely run 2. That's sick.
So the way I have mine set up is I typically will run 5 instances on my main PC, and then I have a second PC that I'll connect to via remote desktop connection, and I'll run 2 on there. So that way I can run P7 online.
Let me check this out here. So when I go into my options, no, not the credits. Push the wrong button. Yeah, it's whatever it says VRAM usage, and all I do is I turn down the texture quality is usually what I do, and that makes the VRAM go down, and therefore it was crashing less. But you said to check out.
Yeah, scroll down. It's like the last line.
Lighting quality.
Yeah, VFX lighting quality. I turned that from ultra to high. Turned it down 1 to high.
Okay.
And that fixed it.
That made a big difference, though.
And so it doesn't necessarily affect the quality of the graphics, but it just turns the VFX lighting down a little. But like I run everything on ultra high. Aside from that.
I mean, yeah, my computer, I still need to get some updates and new graphics card for it and stuff. So that's probably why mine doesn't run it as well too. So, but, well, let me catch up on chat here because I've been saying stuff and I've not been reading it.
All right.
Charging a stash tab takes it down a dark path. Monetizing from a 20-year-old game that you can buy for $2 around Christmas is a bad look on an already bad-looking company. That's fair. That's fair.
I won't disagree. Like, but if that's what it takes to get us the content that we want and the changes that we want, the quality of life changes, more end game, that kind of stuff, I'm willing to sacrifice that, but not further than that. Like 99 cents for a stash tab, 99 cents for a character slot. Okay, great. But yeah, it is a slippery slope. It just depends on how they implement it. That's my take on it anyway.
$1, that'd be pretty cool if it was that cheap. I gotta say, it's probably not gonna be, but never know. maybe $5 a pop. I don't even know. I know in my heart of hearts that if they were to put out brand new content like the rest of Act 4 or Act 6, something you've never done or seen before, I gotta think like maybe it's just because I'm a Diablo 2 streamer, but a lot of people are gonna be super excited for that. Like coming out of the woodworks. I used to play D2, like, whoa, new content? So, because Remastered didn't really give us, or Resurrected didn't really give us new content necessarily. It looks amazing, plays great. I'd say it's worth the purchase just for the automatic gold pickup, honestly, but it would have been cool if, I guess, does Terra Zones count as new content? I mean, it is, but like, I guess in my mind, when I say new content, I'm thinking like a new area to explore.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna say it's not new content. It's the same content, just like amped up a little bit.
Act 6 would give me a bone 4. What's a bone 4?
Is it similar to a calcium spear?
Yeah, calcium spear. You gotta be watch out for them calcium spears. I'm fine with paying for MTX stash tabs. PoE does it. Nobody considers it pay to win, but PoE also adds a lot more continuous content with the money they bring in. And I doubt D2R will get that kind of love from Blizzard if they can just take the money and run. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think the amount of money that they could bring in just by having those few little things would far outweigh what it costs them to, hire a few developers or switch focus of the development team to something else. So I don't know. To be seen.
Yeah, I agree, Serpak. I really don't want them to make it harder for crossplay. It's already difficult. That's honestly one of the first things that I would love for this game is like, as a community, bringing everybody together. That should be the first. But my thought is if they could have, they would have when they brought out D2R in general. So maybe the fact that we don't have it and we got cross progression, they're like, well, we can't give you because I'm not sure why you can't. I mean, in my mind, technology, anything's possible, but maybe it's just such antiquated coding or something that they can't do anything with it. I honestly don't know. I couldn't even begin to imagine, but.
All right, I'll put my rose-colored glasses on for a moment, and I'll say maybe that's part of the roadmap. Maybe the roadmap always was, they'll get, to where things are with the current version of D2R. They'll release, a China specific version, and then they'll come back and give us all the things we want.
We're the original gamers. They gave us Diablo Immortal and told us to get phones. No, they didn't tell you to get phones. They just asked if you had them. That poor guy. I'm sure he still hears that on a regular basis. I can't even imagine.
He probably cries when he looks in a mirror.
Well, I mean, I agree, Serpak, stuff that should have been in the game when they released it, but I mean, that's prevalent like the Pokemon company, for instance, is well renowned for that. They put out Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with janky ass FPS and all this, and then it comes out and they play it on the Switch too. Oh, it's buttery smooth. Like, wow, it's like how it should have played in the first place, huh? That's so weird. It's like they can charge you for the game and then, it's just, yeah. A bit grimy. I was complaining last night actually about how, like, when you get a brand new game and you got the day one patch, it's like, what? Like, back in my day, when you got the game, that was the game, and that was it.
Yeah, there were no over-the-air updates or hot fixes. Like, the game was packaged the way that it was, and that's what you got.
And we played it for hours, man, for hours with no save points or nothing. Just left that on. If somebody walked by and kicked one of your cords and froze it, oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
Or you know what it usually was? It was usually yourself. You usually kicked it yourself and you're like, no. There it all goes. Damn it. Escape to Infinity, welcome in. Your friend Tim, Synthetic, hey guys, welcome in. We're discussing updates that are coming to the Chinese version of Diablo 2 Resurrected. They're going to be getting like an incentivized version to purchase here that will give them a brand new set, give them an attribute bonus of experience and gold, and then some starter items and runes. So one certificate of pardon. I like that. We really need to make that the new name. It is not the token of respec anymore, chat. Certificate of pardon. I like that a lot. That's very good. That's very good.
As far as the cross progression, I'm not sure what the technical difficulties would be for that. But I guess I wouldn't rule that out completely as something that we might see in the future. That would really unify the player base, I think, because we get people all the time. Like we have people that play Switch and PC and all the other different platforms, and it's sometimes difficult to help people because they're like, oh, I'm on this or I'm on that, and I personally I only play PC, but thankfully we have a good group of folks that help folks out when we can.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy is like this community is so good. That's what makes this game so special, in my opinion, is how rich the community is and how helpful they are with each other and doing all these things, right? So yeah, crossplay would be huge. I mean, people are talking about, things that they'd like to see added to the game, but honestly, things that are already in the game, I would like to see tweaked, like, make some uniques that don't perform like they should perform better, to kind of rival some of these OP rune words that we got. Like Spirit is just so redonkulous. Like you don't need anything else if you got damn Spirit, right? So,
it is curious to me that they decided to make Spirit such a low level rune word. Like it feels like it should be something that you are able to get towards the end of, say, Nightmare going into Hell, at least. But the fact that you can get one, put one together, at least for a paladin, right? You're not going to be able to use a Spirit in normal.
Fired up. Welcome in on the YouTubes. How we doing? I'm going to leave a link in the chat right now, for Break Your Bales, a homie I'm talking to right now. He actually does podcasts regarding Diablo 2, so if you're interested, definitely check that out. And I've actually been invited to be on one of their episodes as well, so I will keep you guys posted when that goes down, so you can check that out. I certainly would appreciate that. So, but I mean, I don't know. You got anything else here, Break Your Bales? Or are we just sitting here with our fingers and our toes crossed? And
yeah, pretty much. We'll see what happens. Looking forward to having you on the podcast next episode, and we're cautiously optimistic about future updates.
As am I, and chat certainly seems to be too. I'd like to say chat's cautiously optimistic because they'd like it, but they just don't want it to screw up things in the process. And I think that's a fair concern since this game's been out for so long and brought so much happiness to us already. So if we got no updates ever again, it'd still be the best game ever made. So
yeah, agreed. I'd like if nothing happened, fine. The game is pretty much perfect aside from stackable consumables, but the game is pretty much perfect as is. I'm wary of changes. I think everybody is. I'm not against changes, but just changes in the right way. I guess I'll leave it there.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, dude, thank you so much. I mean, chat, like I was just gonna chat with Break Your Bales on YouTube or on the Discord here, but I was like, well, shoot, I got to stream anyway. I figured we'd hop on and let you guys hear what we were talking about as well. Do you guys have any questions before Brachial Bales bounces out of here? Anybody want to ask any questions before we end it, or are we good to go here? What do you think, chat? Welcome in, Fired Up Gaming. How you doing today, dude? Looking forward to see the new set and gear. Yeah, I'm interested to see what this. I want to see what this Thor rune does. I'm all about this Thor rune and Lanwu. That sounds good. What's his YouTube? I will leave that in the chat for you right here. Boop. Brachial Bales. Give him some love. He's one of the mods of the Diablo 2 Resurrected Discord channel too, which you guys can join as well. And
the Reddit.
And Reddit. This dude's everywhere, man. You can't stop him. So, and he's one of the homies too. He's been in the channel chilling with us, so he's definitely one of the homies for sure. So give him some love. So, thanks for stopping by to hang out, Bales. Yeah, there you go, Tommy.
Thanks, man. It's been fun. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody.
Brother. Good times, man.
Have a good night.
See ya. All right. I think I'm good to go. I don't think I'm in the thingy anymore. I'm new to the Discord calling here. Unsuppress, please? I don't know who you are. I don't even know who you are. Does anyone know who Zangion is? Or Zangion? They're asking me to unsuppress them, and I don't really know who they are, so I don't know what that is. Anyway, anywho, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Exciting. Exciting. Let's turn the music back up to its normal level here. I think it was up somewhere around there. Let me know as the music plays here if it's at a good level, if it's not too quiet, too loud, whatever. But now that we're done talking about D2, let's play some D2. How about that? I'll stop yakking and get to playing here. That's the best part. Don't forget to open the Pokemon pack. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Pokemon. Less yak, more Pokepack. Where are my packs, actually? I don't even know where they are. Hold on. Uh-oh. Give me a second here, chat. I gotta track them down. The wife and I were down here moving stuff and cleaning, and they got moved, so give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that, chat. I'm back. Let's check it out here. Oh, Jesus. We have not opened packs in a minute. My camera's all jacked up, chat. Good. I don't even have my backup here and all this. Got to get it decorated with my cards and stuff. Been slacking, chat. I've been slacking. Where the hell I'm going to put that? All right. We got... Focus. There we go. Lightning Energy. Electric Energy, rather. Steven's Skarmory. Arvin's Toad School. Team Rocket's Coughing. Smoliv. Granite Cave. Team Rocket's Ampharos. I can't really read what that says. Cornerstone Mask Ogrepon? Whatever the hell that is. Cynthia's Spiritomb, Electabuzz, and oh, here's Marnie's Grimmsnarl. There's that. Show it on the big screen here. Shiny. There you go. Pack opened. Stuff over here, dude. Yeah, I gotta. There, that's right. Cool. Well, I mean, it's exciting, man. You know, I didn't expect to wake up to that today. I was excited. I guess I'm a bit bummed to realize that it's not just exclusive to Chinese, but like that China has their own segment of D2 that you can't even interact with. So does that mean that we'll never get that item? But like I said, I gotta believe that they're gonna find a way, right? There's always a way. Surely. Or, you know, they keep it exclusive, and then once it comes to like the whatever days of Christmas that they do in December, maybe we get it for a present then or something. I don't know. I like presents. It's not a Pokemon, that's a Demon Man. Demon Man. Adding any bonus you get in-game for money is dumb. And I'll shut up now. No, you're fair, Sir Pock. You're fair. I agree. I don't necessarily want to pay for stuff that's, you know, it's already an old game, so. And maybe that's why they're trying to figure out how to implement this, you know what I mean? I guess my question is, what is it that's coming out on the 27th then? If they already have access to the game, it's just an update that gives them new stuff is all that it is? It's not like a separate game or anything coming out because they already have the separate game. They don't legally have access, so maybe they're finally getting legal access now. Torch Conapalooza McFest. Sponsored by McDonald's. With every torch, you get a small fry. Ketchup's extra. Watching the Fallout series again, started to go down the Fallout 4 lore rabbit hole. So played that game a bit today from start and absorbing. Oh, man. I love Fallout 4, Augie. I always go back and play that one. And never shut up, Sir Pock. You're one of the homies, buddy. You can say whatever you want in here. As long as it's not a racism, I suppose. That wouldn't be ideal. They're playing our version at the moment on our server, so they're getting their own version. Well, there you go. Cool, good for them then. They'll have to get to enjoy the game and not have to, you know. Gonna have you on while I do my chores. I won't be able to hear, but I'm here. Thank you, Big Joe. Thanks, bud. Well, no, it just sounds like they were already playing on a not version for them, so now they get their own, you know, in their language and whatnot, I guess, so. I guess whatever that means, or whatever that entails, we'll see. But do you honestly think, is there anyone that thinks that this is what they were talking about when they were saying, you know, wait to see what we have to unleash? Maybe in part, but do you think it's the whole thing? Do you think there's more to come? Giggity? What do you think? I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Only I get to do racisms. I guess, Grimmett. I'd prefer it if you didn't, though. That's fair, Crimit. That's fair. If saying China was getting the game was the big Unleashed announcement, I agree. But then there's the people saying that the tweet didn't reference Diablo 2 specifically. They never say, wait till you see what we have to unleash in Diablo 2, so that they could be talking about just Blizzard as a whole. They could be talking about Diablo 5 in that tweet for all we know. I gotta say no, just because it was released on D2's anniversary with D2 Pictures. Like, they didn't need to say D2 because it was heavily implied. But, I don't know. That's the hole pokers, man. They're poking them holes. Diablo Immortal almost didn't launch in China. Oh, I don't remember that. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I suppose that's fair. But a brand new set is a brand new set. So that is new content, and that's coming to D2R. In my heart, there's no way they keep it exclusive forever. They couldn't. Could they? Is there any other, there's no other items in Diablo 2 that it's exclusive anywhere else, right? Like, what's in the game is in the game and that's it. Right? There's not like anything that I'm missing here. What about when you pre-ordered Diablo 2 Resurrected? Is there a link to this stuff? There's a link to my YouTube channel that has the video just freshly posted for your convenience. I would certainly love to steer you in that direction. Boop. Here's the link to the video in question. They make vague references to future promises because regardless of what they deliver, they stir up discussion and the game gets more interest. And they can be like, well, we never said that. Yeah, it's true. Man. I just really, really don't want that to be all it was. I really don't want that to be all there is. It could be though. It could be. What did you guys think about what I said about somehow earning in-game currency to be spent on stash tabs and stuff like that? I don't know how that necessarily benefits Blizzard though. They would have to get something out of that, I would think, but about, yeah, just making people upset so they click on stuff. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. The older I get, the less hope I have. That's why it's so important to hold on to the hope that you can have, my friend. You gotta hold on tight. Can't give up, can't give in. No retreat, no surrender. Hold on for one more day. Oh yeah, let's crank up the Wilson Phillips, bro. Absolutely. I had that song on my list, don't I? Good song. Wilson. I don't. I have Will Smith, but no Wilson. Download. Nice. Now we're jamming. Regardless, that's twice now that we've had some hype regarding Diablo 2 when we haven't had anything in the longest time. So that feels nice. On the whole, that feels pretty nice. I like us discussing Diablo 2 and being excited for Diablo 2. It's fun. It truly fills me with such happiness. You owe me a weather report? Oh, give me oh, my green screen isn't really set up. I'm gonna have to continue to owe you that. I'll set that up tomorrow. I still don't have my green screen up yet. I don't know where we're gonna want to put it. I don't know if the wife is done down here, so I gotta talk to her about what we're gonna do with that. Maybe we'll get that set up tonight, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. Melvin Gibson, what's going on? Welcome in. Betty Love, hello, hello. What's going on? More character slots. I mean, how long ago was it that we got the more character slots? They gave us like 5 more? 4 more? How many did we get there? It was like some random update. They're like, oh, by the way, here's some more character slots. It was so random. It went from 20 to 24 is what it did. Why 4? Why not 5? Seems like such a strange number. From the people that brought you 17 max mana on a small charm comes 4 more character slots. Like there's 7 characters, give us 7. I don't know. Why not 10? Yeah, exactly. Why not 100? I don't know. 4. 4 is all we can afford. Shared the D2R announcement with my brother, and I can't disagree with his take. The soul of Blizzard left a long time ago, and now it's being puppeted by some of the greediest marketing people imaginable. Only things they can churn out is old content like WoW Classic and remasters. Oh boy. Resurrected was really good. I don't know. I feel like in everything else, Resurrected was one of the best things that they did. Because it stayed true. It just made everything better, in my opinion. So, but I'm sure there's people that disagree with that. Oops. I'm just a Diablo 2 content creator that is wanting more Diablo 2 content, so that's me. It's fun. I like the game. I just don't want them to ruin it in the process, that's all. Rez bought me back. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, for me, I say it's so simple, but it's so huge for me. I love not having to click on the gold anymore. Just being able to run over it is so huge. It makes my hand so happy. Like, that much less clicking is amazing. That and quick casting. Oh, man. Those two things are... they're wonderful. I do love them. Controller couch play. Yeah, being able to play controller on the PC is kind of interesting. What did we leave off on? We'll do a couple works. 470? With my big black boots and an old suitcase. Yeah, that's the part that upsets me the most. Like, why not just say something? Say anything, like, hey, for the time being, there's not going to be any foreseeable updates in the future, yada, yada, yada. Like, just, why can't they just talk to us? Where is the loss in revenue in speaking? I just don't get it. Man hours. It's always money, right? It's always money. You lose man hours talking. Do it when you're at home then. Do it off the clock. I don't care. Damn it. Write an email while you're pooping. They got voice to text, like you don't even have to type it, man. Oh. It's always something. Just say Joe, thank you for the prime. And thank you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Thank you for your time. Sargon, you need some help killing some Ubers? Just got some Inferno strides. You got some Ubers needing Ubered? I can do that. How you doing today, Joe? We're still here discussing the new update coming to the Chinese version of the game that they're getting, I guess. And pre-order bonuses, including a new set item. So, that's interesting. Let's see. Go ahead and make your game. And cast your portals and send me the details. I'll be in to help out. What the chat gem does? That would be nice. How do I message you here? I'll type some gibberish in the Twitch chat. You can just click my name and whisper. Or send it on Discord, whatever floats your boat. If you do want some optimism, now that D4 has been out for a while, has the expansion, a new league, and still is dwindling interest, this would be the opportune time to improve D2R. I agree. I agree. Finally figured out the Twitch Amazon link thing. Well, there you go. It's annoying that you can't use your Amazon Prime anywhere but your PC. It really bothers me. It's $1 more per sub on iOS. Yeah, that's really annoying. What did you guys think about the whole me doing the talkie thing there? Is that interesting, or they've invited me to come onto their podcast and talk, and I was like, yeah, man, I'll definitely, let's do it. So I will definitely let you guys know when I'm an expert in the matter. I'm not an expert, and I'll never claim to be. What I am is an enthusiast. That is what I am. I'll claim to be that. And now that your portals are casted, Sargon, you can go ahead and bounce out until you see me fighting Bale and Diablo and all them. When you do, you can come on back in. We'll get you your torch. See what we can conjure up for you. No, dude, I learn stuff about this game all the time. There's plenty about this game I don't know. Plenty. There's builds that I've never even played, you know? I've still never played a throw barb. Nice.
Salutations.
Expert enthusiast. There you go, I'll take that. I am pretty good at enthusiasm. What I lack in knowledge, I make up for in wholesome spirit. I'm all about bringing the community together. That's me. I'm that guy. We need to kick out their current community member or manager and get Willie D in there. I'll take it. Put me on the team, champ. I'm ready to go. Highest drop rate in the game's rogue encampment. Oh, you'll never top homies, yeah. RNG can never top that. What else do I need to try? Druid werewolf? No, I did shapeshift druid. Didn't really care for it much, to be honest. What have I not tried? Poison dagger necro. I've never done that. Fist of the Heavens Paladin. I've still never really messed with that much. Or ever, rather. Singer Barb. Never did a singer. Nope. Giggity. Getting trolled here, man. I was gonna say, just go to the end, and that's probably where she's gonna be. Sure enough. We did Mosaic, we did Oradin. Well, you know, I say I did Moradin. I respect and use somebody's gear to try out the Oradin, but I didn't really like whatever, but does that really matter? It was fun. I almost felt kind of bored though. I just walked around and everything died. Everywhere I went, everything was just dying. I'm like, what? This is kind of cool, I guess, but I'm not really doing anything. Just kind of sitting here. But it is funny. It is certainly funny just sitting there watching everything die around you and not having to do anything. But a Jedi's on? What the hell's a Jedi's on? Is it a Amazon that uses telekinesis or some shit? I've never done a Spearzon, no. Or a Jabazon. Never really done a Zoomancer. I mean, I kind of did with Windy. I had summons as well, but not specifically just summons.
Good afternoon.
Oh, what are we doing here? Alright, Sargon, whenever you're ready, you can come on back in. HP has been locked in. Still love playing Origin, but yeah, it can get boring. Great for farming Act 1 and 3 Terra Zones. Not so much with Act 2, eh? I've also never done a an assassin playthrough of just like physical. I always start with traps. CTA wall. Or not CTA, but battle order, brother.
Not enough mana.
All right, chat. We got a torch here that we gotta identify for old Sargon. You guys want to hop into this prediction here with us? What torch are we going to roll here, chat? I'll give you guys 60 seconds on the prediction. Use your channel points and let us know. What do you think Sargon is about to get? What are you feeling? Killer Chronics, how you doing today, bud? Eric Hot Dog, what up, Eric? Happy Saturday, everybody. I did put out a brand new YouTube video, chat, talking about all this information that came out today. So please, if you would be so kind, check out the video, give it some thumbs up, maybe some comments and shares, anything you could do to help boost that algorithm, and so it'll send it out to other people. Please, please, please check out the new YouTube video. Link to that video is in the chat. Boom shakalaka. Good luck to you, Sargon. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2,
for you, my friend.
1, go!
Oh. At least it's for your class. There you go. Yay. Sorry, buddy. I did what I could. If you want to call me baby. Oh no. You lost a hardcore character. Chat. F's in the chat for Killer Chronics. Level 98. Oh, man. Lost to a disconnect. That's the worst. Not like a bad play or nothing. It's something out of your control. That sucks, dude. Damn. But unfortunately, it's what we sign up for when we play the hardcore, right? So it's what we take on. But yeah, I'm sure you're undeniably pissed off. What'd you lose? Give us a rundown of some of your spiciest gear that is now having its valor remembered. Your deeds of valor.
Good day.
Oh, you weren't on hardcore. Oh. Oh. Just an okay, yeah, losing experience. That's annoying, but okay. Oh, I feel a little less bad for you. But losing experience does suck. Especially when it's just like, you know, rubber banding or whatever it happens to be. You were in a PA game, I'm assuming, eh? Were you the host or were you in someone else's game? Yeah, did you get your body back? Or did you have to lose all of it? Just go ahead now, baby. Loss. Total loss. Bummer. That is time that you never get back, that's for sure. He being Baba? I'm not sure what that means. Ooh, spicy. Oops, sorry, chat. I hit my microphone. Two hours of chaos worth of XP. Oh.
I can't.
Well, at least it wasn't
Can't
hardcore.
carry anymore.
We'll circle back to that. At least it wasn't hard. It always could be worse. Damn it, Blizzard, figure out your internets. I'm starting to run out of room. Not enough greens. We got purples. Okay. That'll do for now. Gotta do some gambling here soon. Honestly, I don't. Well, I mean, I say I haven't lost it to a disconnect. I haven't been in hardcore and had to do some weird disconnect and I lost a character. I've had it like lag and then put enemies on me that weren't there to begin with. I have a very, I don't want to say famous clip, but around this channel, I suppose it is, of me dying with my necromancer. I was just doing runs of Countess and I was going down a hallway that you can see in the video was clear. There's nothing down this hallway when I'm going down it. And all of a sudden, there's a pack with fanaticism and extra strong and just everything you wouldn't want. And it hit me, and luckily for me, I was using Arm of King's Leoric. And for those who aren't familiar with that piece of gear will cast a bone wall around you when you get hit. And what sucks about it is it traps that frickin' enemy in with you. So when I say I died faster than a large pizza in front of a frickin' workout place, I'm telling you, dude, I evaporated. It was zoop. It wasn't even I had no choice. Like a drop of water on a hot sidewalk. It was over before it even began. Terrible. The game just decided no more fun for you. Oh, still mad about that. 3 to Dragonflight, 2 to Charge Bolt Sentry. That's the power of love. So I don't really know if that counts as a connection thing. Kind of does, I suppose, but... Wait a minute, wait. When is Gamescom again? August 19th. Oh, no, that's this one. Which is a Tuesday. And then that following Wednesday is when that will come out for China. That's interesting. I wonder if they're going to be discussing that at Gamescom. We gotta get somebody to go there, man. We need a official correspondent out here. What's a good reporter name, chat? I need a good reporter name. Like Rick Chestley or something. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that. Rick Chestley. Gotta say it with your chest. Rick Chestley. Reporting on the deepest, darkest Diablo 2 news. And Pokemon. Willie O'Neill. I just dress in yellow all the time. Oh no, yellow's her thing, I suppose, so I'll go with like orange or something. I don't know. Go with the Wiggles colors. That have to be blue or red. Or purple. I guess Lucky's purple. Or was. I'm not even sure who the frickin' Wiggles are anymore. They've changed the character so much. Oh, I forgot to pay out that prediction, by the way. Boop. Bap. Assassin. Whap.
I am overburdened.
What are we doing here with this music? You're killing me here. Ah, there we go. Now we're jamming. Is that a Joe rune? Yes. That is a Joe rune. Joe Mama. Ayo, skidoo. Kelly Ripper. Savage, what up, what up? I love her so bad, but she treats me like on lockdown like a penitentiary. She spreads her loving all over, and when she gets home, there's none left for me. Two skillers, curses with dex, and a druid summoner with max damage. There you go. Druid and Necro. Everybody's favorite classes. Curses is definitely a bummer. Someone might like the druid one though. I think the elemental druid are the most valuable ones, I suppose, but I'm not sure. Okay. Me either, Sir Pock. I've never found a Zod. I've never found a Griffins. I've never found a Death's Fathom. I've never found a D-Web. Tyrael's Might. People have given them to me. I'm not sure where each one has. I have one squirreled away from Big Joe, actually. I think there was one you saw maybe on Hardcore that was just sitting there. I forget who gave me that one. Not earned by me, I can assure you. I'm gonna put out that video over the TorchCon Palooza Fest too for the perfect torches, but I'm just trying to figure out like how I want this video to be, like what I want this video to include, like just the reactions of getting the 5 torches and that's it, or do I show some other stuff, or I don't know. I don't know. Full clear of every act in hell. Just beat Mephisto. There you go. Get them all. Don't leave nothing standing. 2 Zods, a Cham right after. It was cool, but the value-wise, I'd rather find a Vexter. It's true. Yeah, I want the Zod just to check it off the list to say I did it. Gotta cross it off the list one of these days. I hadn't found a Cham for the longest time. I got my first Cham from Travancore, I believe. In that video where I find the Cham and the Sur at the same time, or on the same run, that was I think my 2nd or 3rd ever Cham.
I can't carry anymore.
All right, time to do some gambling, chat. We did boots the other day. We did amulets. What are you thinking? Rings, or go back to amulets, or what sounds good?
I can't carry anymore.
Aries, how are you? First Cham I stole. Hey, man. It's a fair game. I'm just a slow clicker. 16 to strength, 30 to life, cold lightning, max damage, and MF. I mean, not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Round of rings and then do some gloves? Okay. Diablo 2 is Hungry Hungry Hippos as a video game? Yeah, pretty much. Especially when a higher moon drops on the ground in a group game, for sure. That shit evaporates. Gone. Yeah, same, Counted. I'm so slow. Some people are able to pick it up, I swear, before it even exists in the game. Like, it's not even there yet. They've already picked it up. It's like, what the hell? What in the hell, Bobby? Speaking of rolling grand charms. $22 to life. It's the second time we've seen max damage. Oh, 4 to max damage. Well, that's better. Wow. Oh, we got a couple more. 1, 2, 3. Last roll is not worth talking about. Love the story of D2. I feel like I'm not as versed on the lore of the game as I should be. I've just been, you know, doing playthrough after playthrough after playthrough so much that I don't even listen to what they say anymore. You can block people from pathing to it that way. That's interesting. I didn't know that. When I do get stuff, I share it. Well, you're one of the real ones, Counted. 8 life leech, 15 strength, cold, and MF. Kind of seems like what the ring we just had there for a couple seconds ago. All right, round of rings, and then you said gloves. There we go. Midichlorians? Oh, yeah. 3 to martial arts. Who the hell is Marius? Marius. Notorious. Was that 3 unique rings? I don't think so. Oops. 3 skills. White, gray, brown, and gold are all the same color. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that, Ninja. Have you been that way your whole life, or is that a recent development? Or 10. 3 to skills. Huh. No. Multiple sclerosis messed up my colors. Huh. I didn't know it could do that. Sorry to hear, bro. Birthday weekend, ayo. Happy birthday to you, homie. 3 to jab skills there. Not much else. We have max out bone armor. Right on. We did job skills half free. Watched John Wick 2 again last night because I have a problem and I can't stop watching the same movies over and over. I just freaking love those John Wick movies, man. A lot of people did say they didn't like that second one, but I still do. I don't know. I like them all. It's really hard for me to not enjoy them. Can I take the rest of this? Not quite. Ooh, you know, another thing actually that I wanted to talk about today was something I read about BioShock. Two things about BioShock actually. The first thing is the new BioShock related game that's supposed to be coming out. They kind of put the kibosh to the higher ups did because they said that the game that they have is good, but they want it to be great. So I like hearing that. Some kind of quality control, but at the same time, what is their definition of great? Full of microtransactions or something, I don't know, but... So that's interesting. New game for BioShock. They're working on it semi-close to fruition, and then they kind of put the stop to it. So I wonder how much that's going to delay that game actually coming out. And then, apparently completely unrelated... they put a stop to a BioShock 1 remake. I guess they were going to remake the whole game. So, I'd never even heard of that. That's kind of interesting. But, I don't know. I almost don't feel that that game doesn't really even need much of an update. It still plays and looks great. I don't know. But more BioShock. I would never be upset over that, especially if we're going back to the OGs and stuff. I didn't really care for that third BioShock though. BioShock Infinite. I didn't really like it. I don't know if I gave it a fair shake though. I never ended up finishing it. Maybe I should try playing it again, but I didn't care for it when I played it. It just didn't have me interested like the other one did. I just don't care about any of this. I don't know. 20 IAS, and that's about it. 3 to jab there. Korgoth, how are you? And I feel like I've all but given up on a BioShock show. I mean, or movie, or whatever they were trying to work on. The last thing we heard about it there was them slashing budgets, so it's like, right. So we don't even know anything about that. Oh, that's a neat gamble. Hand of Brock. You don't see these gloves too often. Dual Leech, level 5. Rocking and rolling. Well, I mean, if that's what you're doing, Synthetic, that's fine. Don't let me steer you otherwise. Do a couple rings to finish up the little bit of gold I got here. Actually, I'll go back here and grab the gold that's on the ground too. Gamble it all. That's pretty much it, eh? Check that heavenly stone, I suppose.
Impossible. I can't.
Am I out of TPs? Oh, I don't have my TPs on me. And I'm running around with a bow and arrow. Run! Run! Get out of here. I'm not prepared to be here. They were running away from me, and I'm just running around with a damn bow and arrow.
Hi there.
Let's see. All right, a couple of rings here. Nothing good.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess my main takeaway is I really don't think that those will be exclusive for long. Not forever. One up and Joke and Drake coming in with the raid.
Keiko is bringing the fire with 2 homies. An absolute legend.
How are you, sir? Thanks for the raid. What's going on, buddy? We're out here discussing some possible updates coming for D2R, so we're quite excited. What's up? Thank you so much, Drake, for that raid and for the resub. 44 months is a lot of months. I gotta say it's quite a few months. You are certainly one of my longest subscribing people. Thank you for hanging out, my dude. I appreciate you. Of course, let's get a shout out for Drake. Thank you, Korgoth. Shouted him out. Also hit Drake, as he's got his own command in here too. Give that fella a follow. He's a good dude. Playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Nice. You out here 360 no scoping some fools or what? Hell yeah, dude. GG's to you, buddy. Skullfool's gonna be home soon, and we're going out for supper, taking the lady out on the town. Very nice. Now, Drake, do you have a going out on the town hat that you get to put on, like some kind of top hat or something like that, some kind of fancy, you know what I mean? There was a dude who was at the pizza place last night. He had this funky hat on. It almost looked like a Gilligan's Island hat. I don't know how to describe what kind of hat that is, like a boater almost kind of hat or something. I don't know what it was, but he was working in the pizza place, so it's like, why are you wearing this hat? But it looked cool. I don't know. I liked it. It was something different. We need to normalize going out hats and canes again. When we went, I think it was my sophomore year, I was dating a girl from another school, and we were going to their prom. And a buddy of mine was dating a girl from that same school. They were both friends, whatever. So him and I got opposite suits and stuff. So I got a black suit, and he got a white suit. I got a white cane, and he got a black cane. And then we both had top hats to match too. And oh man, we were chilling, dude. I'm telling you, we were looking good, styling and profiling. Ooh, a pirate hat. There you go. Pirates never go out of style. You don't even need to wear a hat. You just put on like a do-rag or something and be like, arr. Like, well, that's a pirate, all right. He said R. That is what they say. That's what pirates say, all right. Or like this one. This one's kind of like a, I don't know, what shape would you call that? Like a oblong rectangle kind of looking thing? I don't even know, man. But yes, thank you, Drake, for the raid and the sub, brother. I appreciate it. A tricorn? A tricorn. Huh. September 19th is International Talk Like a Pirate Day. I'll have to remember that. Kind of weird to see my mouth blowing out the vape, but not seeing it come out in the actual scene. That was a good time. Well, enjoy dinner with the wife, man. I don't know what you guys are eating, but grub it up. Give her my love for sure. Always appreciate you too. Two crazy kids. And everybody in the chat, definitely give Mr. Drake a follow. Formerly joking Drake, but the joking has ceased. No more jokes. It's a serious stream now. If you come in and joke, he'll ban your ass. Out. Get out of here with that. Get on out of here. The joking never stops. Okay. Can't stop, won't stop. I like it. Okay. Leaving you tabbed up. Thank you, brother. Until next time, sir. Thanks again for that Subaru, hey? Anybody need a not-so-good Geeds? Counted's got one for you if you'd like it. There you go. Assuming softcore ladder. 139, 13, 32. Better than the last one I found. Rare amulet.
Move.
All out style. Hey, buddy. How goes it?
I am overburdened.
Ronan's coming in. Oh my goodness. Lest my eyes deceive me, Chad. I do believe that is 2 years.
Who loves you, baby?
Chat.
Laughing face.
You know it's time for. Mr. Ronan. 2 years? Hey. There it is, my friend. Thank you so much for tolerating my voice for 3 whole years. 2 whole years. Getting ahead of myself. Appreciate 2 years of sub love, my friend. Appreciate that support very, very much. I'm doing good. Doing good. We were out here chatting it up, actually. I made a new YouTube video about the updates coming out in China for a new version of the game for them and the pre-order bonuses they're getting, including a brand new set and up to 7 possible stash pages and all this. Like, it's pretty exciting stuff. So, we were actually discussing that. We actually had a homie in. He's one of the mods for the Diablo 2 Resurrected Discord and the Reddit. And he was gracious enough to come over and chat me up today about all that stuff and what it could mean. So it was a good time. It was a good time indeed. And I just left a link in the chat for my YouTube video I made just today, fresh off the presses. Any love you could give to the video, I certainly would appreciate. And there's a pair of Alder boots. Hello, beautiful. Ooh, 48ers. It's not bad. 2 off a perfect, eh? Check the amulet, flawless, ring. Large charm? The YouTube bullies don't like it when I use large charms, so I gotta use them as often as I possibly can now. You can't tell me not to do the thing, because that's all I'm gonna be able to do is the thing, so. I'm just spiteful like that. You can't tell me what not to do, you know? Like, well, now I'm totally gonna do that. Watching that while I eat. Beautiful. Thank you, Ronan. I appreciate that. All Out Style? I'm doing good, All Out Style. Living the dream, man.
Yes.
Living the dream. Soaking up time with the wife. She's actually off today, so I'm not sure how long we'll be going for today. This isn't too bad. 17 strength, 36 to life, 24 lightning. It's alright. Vidalia's onion. And some alders. Doesn't like alders. Everyone said you're gonna fill up your stash pages. It's not even gonna matter. Those next extra 3. Have those filled up and be wanting more. Still not enough. Well, that's all you need to do is to give yourself some perspective is just go back to Classic and play for a little bit and be like, okay, the stash space we have right now is quite a bit. Hey, Whisper. How are you? I mean, Sharp brought up a very good point. He brought up a very good point about how they're starting to see now how D4 is dwindling in interest. And now would be the perfect time to do stuff with D2R, which is why they stopped, because they wanted to focus on D4, but now go back and do some stuff. I mean, it does seem kind of perfectly timed.
I am overburdened.
Classic's like 12 slots. Yeah, it's not much. Hey! Would you look at that, chat? I think it's a sign. Let me load up a Dabaroo here for 420. We got 4 minutes until 420 my time.
Nice.
Why would you pick up large charms? Well, this is why right here. That is why. Want your opinion? I just found a low rune on single player. Should I make a fortitude or grief? I successfully did my first Ubers yesterday and died a few times. If you don't already have a grief, I guess it depends on what player you're playing as. Grief is very, very, very strong. So I would always say that, but again, it just depends on what character you're playing. Fortitude could be useful too, but I would always say first low goes to the grief, second low goes to a second grief, third low goes to a fortitude. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, what class are you playing in spare time? Tuda Elemental Druid. Rare Ring is terrible. If you were me, then you'd be screaming, someone shoot me. Trying to get the girl all the bad guys want. This is bowling for soup, isn't it? Well, by we, what do we get in August? I guess would be our homies in China. Any homies that may be in China, I don't know. We get random people in here every once in a while. They are getting a version of Diablo 2 Resurrected, and when they pre-order, they are getting some stuff and things. Oh, I don't have the picture open. Shit. I made a YouTube video discussing this as well, but this is it right here. YouTube link in the chat for the video. But yeah, they're getting a new set called Glory of the Warlord. A new helmet, breastplate, gloves, belt, and shoes. Not boots. So. Uber character is a pally, but I got Sork, pally, and Necro through hell. Yeah, especially if your Uber character is a pally, that grief will go a long way to helping you out. That's a big, big damage upgrade. The thing with most weapons in the game, they give you like a percentage, but you get a flat chunk of damage from the grief, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is. It's so much. So I'd highly recommend the grief. Grief, definitely. But you got to make sure you got 136 dexterity to be able to wield it. So if you're already not up on your dex, you might want to do a respec at some point. I'll go watch a YouTube video real quick. Well, thank you, Darkwing, and anybody else that does that. Fresh, hot off the presses. Any love we can give to that video would be dynamite. I gotta be out here fighting for llama scraps, so gotta do what I gotta do. Do you have what do you have for life tap spare time? Do you have any life tap going on? No, not an Ort rune. We could have stayed away from those all day. That would have been just fine. You do got the Drax gloves. There you go. Oh, and Marlwalk boots. Wow. I might try to steer you away from the Marlwalk since you already have the Drax. You'll be, you know, lessening the chance, but what you'll gain, get some crushing blow going on, either from Goblin Toes or ideally Gore Riders. Dexterity, mana, and 5 all res. Not bad. It's got some stuff and things on it. Because that crushing blow, again, crushing blow plus that grief is just going to go a long way. You said you were dying a lot. Well, this will give you a lot of damage going on, so maybe it'll help you turn the tide a little bit. Wu-Tang.
Move.
And a G-face. Yeah, G-face on the helmet. Always helpful.
Hello.
Shadow Discipline's Assassin Skiller. I mean, I don't really care about that. So. Remy Joel Shiloh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Take off your pants and stay a while. You're one of the homies now. How are we doing? Hello, hello. Shadow Discipline Assassin. I'm just going to put that on the ground. I don't think I care about that much. Since my weapon had crushing blow, I wasn't too worried about it. Okay, there you go. Hey, you already had some crushing blow. There you go. Yep, switching around might reconsider. There you go. It's all coming together. It's beautiful. I have a video on the old YouTubes if you care for it. The hybrid Hammerden Smiter build. So pretty straightforward, and most people already know. But in case you're interested, that video is available for your watching pleasure. I'm going to act like it's 4:20 right now because I'm actually 3 minutes late because I was out here yakking. But cheers to the 420 large charm. I'll let this large charm go for 424 M gold. $420,000. Forgot 1,000 at the end. Does someone need a G-face? I'm not sure if Spare Time needs one or not. We got a homie over here on Twitch asking if you need a G-face or not. Homies out here always helping homies. You gotta love it. All right. Sorry, wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I'm all set. No. Oh, yeah. Let that one go. Almost perfect HOZ. Sweet, dude. Love a good HOZ. You're on single player. Gotcha, Spare Time. I kind of thought you were, but no worries. Oh, actually, Pox in here, it's just SS. That's just for the title to let people know where we're at on the stream streak. But when you hit that, it shows you 530. We're streaking. I love Old School. Such a good movie. Welcome in, Pox. How we doing? Hello, hello. Whatever happened to Fuel? Fuel's a good band. I wouldn't mind seeing these guys live. I always kind of thought the Puddle of Mud kind of sounded like these guys. Like the singers sound so similar. Muddle of Pud. Quinientos? Quinientos? Quinientos 30. That's a tough one. I gotta take a run and jump at that one. Quinientos 30. I don't know. I'm trying. Puddle of Mud was good. They were. Definitely liked a few songs by them. Yep.
I can't carry
Yep.
anymore.
Oops. I need to get rid of this 420 charm. It's actually not helping me at the moment. Put up my 2 to Blade Shield, 3 to Dragon Flight, 2 to Lightning Sentry. It's interesting.
I am over.
You know what we really need, chat? No one's talking about it. I'll be the one to talk about it because I know it's what we need for an update, and you know I'm right. What we really need is an Infernal debit card. Really? What's an Infernal debit card? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a way to circumvent having to switch frickin' gold when I'm gambling, trying to get rid of all my gold, and I have to go in and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't want to do that crap. Just stick in the card and just take all the gold. It's done. Boom. Pow. Skoom. All the noises. Give me that Infernal debit card. That's what I want. Iron Gargoyle, how are you? Welcome in. Elite Legendary and Elite sets. That's interesting. Fired Up Gaming, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
I can't carry anymore. Impossible.
Such a good movie. Wasn't there another gloves? Yeah, that was. Chirp. Can't ID stuff. Also, I mean, I wouldn't be against if there was some kind of button combination so when you're gambling and you wanted to like use up all available gold to buy whatever rings you can, and you click one button, it's like, you sure? Yes, boom. All your stash is rings. Done. And then you can go through, get rid of them, sell them, and then do it again. Like,
I can't carry anymore.
that'd be nice. I think you can tell how much gambling I do in this game. All the things that I want are all gambling related. Like, Willie, I think you have a problem. Does Willie need to call that 1-800 number? Like you, I'm a pack rat, so yay for more stash, but why not give it to everyone? This is my thought, Darkwing. This comes out in August, so, you know, they give a period of time for it to be exclusive, and then they just release it to everybody else after however much time's passed, right? It's like a celebration, so they get to have it first, and then roll it out to everybody else. That's my thought. Or they just come up with a way for us to get stash tabs too. I don't really know. But there's no way that doesn't come to us. I just don't think so. They're going to want that money, right? So, come on now. We need to sell all. Well, that could get a bit dicey, but yeah, that could be something. Kind of like how Borderlands had it so you could like lock loot. So you could not like move it or sell it, like lock your torch, lock your Geeds, lock your Annie. How nice would that be? Or even, I even said that there's like this area right here that's kind of open. What if you were to take the Geeds and have a one spot for a Geeds, one spot for a Sunder, and then over on this side, one spot for a torch, and one spot for an Annie. Like it's pretty much built for it. What you just saw me do it, right? So Blizzard, get at me. I got ideas. Get at me, Blizzard. We can do stuff and things, man. Get me in it. Let me be involved. I'll make up some schematics. We'll get some beakers. You know what I mean? We'll test some hypotheses. We'll do it. I'm in. They can make 3 sets for each class that scale with the bases, and they could add some very OP legendaries more on par with the D-Web. Yeah. I also like the idea of just like tinkering with what's already in the game though too. There's like uniques that would never get used. So, you know, give them a couple better stats, give them a shake up and make them more usable, you know? That'd be cool. How are we doing today, Squirrels Gold? Inventory for only charms? Well, that might be a bit much. That's more into like PD2 territory and stuff. If they go that way, whatever. I mean, I kind of like that stash space too, but some of the charm of the game is, you know, playing the inventory Tetris, right? So, I don't know. I'm just worried. I don't want it to be like a monkey's paw thing where we get too much and then we're like, did we want this in the first place? So, I don't know. I love this game so much, it's hard for me to say I wouldn't enjoy it, so. Yeah, exactly. You'd be a lot stronger with more charms and stuff. Yep. Welcome in, Ale. Headed out for a bit. All right, Augie. Sounds like you're in for a good night, my friend.
Everybody.
Be safe, buddy.
I've got to go.
Misbehave. Some kind of rune word so everyone can hork. That's a lot of fun. I like when they do that during the holidays when they have the events going. Running around with my paladin horking stuff was a lot of fun. My horkadin. Very few builds are actually viable for anything over P2. But wasn't that like by design, like they want people to play together kind of thing? So they weren't necessarily supposed to have hammers be able to solo P8 things and stuff. I don't know. You better watch out, Diablo, or I'm gonna throw some hammers in a circle at you. I'm gonna start throwing my hammers like this. And if you get hit with them, it's your own fault. Solo P1 builds are way more fun, yeah, because you wreck everything. That's true. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, if we could bring, like, physical damage on par, so, like, you know, a Whirlwind Barb can survive in a P8 game and be strong just like a Hammer did and stuff. Yeah, that'd be sweet. What in tarnation? I think we have that in here, don't we? Exclamation point tarnation. What in Sam Hill?
What in tarnation?
Yeah, we do. And I have a cowboy hat right there. Well, welcome in, partner. How do you do? Oh. 65 Kira's. Well, wasn't 69. Womp womp. Grand Charm, Amulet. This is a very difficult song to play on Guitar Hero. I tell you what. I tell you
I need
what.
a key.
What is that? That's oh, what's that comedian's name from Netflix there? Tom Segura. Yep. We're on the same page, Michael. Very nice. Seems we have similar watch habits. Novasauric, but there's so many more builds I want to play. Cannot play on P8 farming because everyone takes their own maps. Yep. Another fall run. You can see Tom live? Oh, that's cool. I love to see him live. He's pretty funny. I like Jim Jeffries too. And Jimmy Carr. They're really, really funny. I feel like they need to take the game as it is now and a snapshot and have a separate mode for it so that people can want to play it as it is now, can do so, and then have a separate mode for new updates and something that's constantly changing. That's fair. Yo! There we go! Good morning, beautiful! Perfect! How are you? Hello, Nelly!
That was easy.
Wowie, wowie! Yes, sir! There you go. Ugh. There you go, chat. And that's why we do Travencall. That would be why. Yeah, and a little fall rune, yeah. We that little guy. We won't talk about that little guy.
Nice.
Definitely do add-on type of deal and it'd be like classic and expansion. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, they have classic, but yeah, some other kind of, yeah. Some other kind of snapshot. That's interesting. No big deal. Yeah. No big deal, man. Pretty casual serving. If you need so people don't have that I have to change anxiety, yeah. That's true. But I mean, like, you know, you start doing that, do you go back for every update that ever came out ever? Like, well, I want to play before this came out, and I don't know. Open that can of worms. Grats on the sir. Thank you, Fired Up. Yes, sir. Possible updates sound decent and horrible at the same time. What don't you like about it, Michael? Add more maps and stuff. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be against it. Found a wind force on Pindle the other day. First one I ever found in 25 years. Nice. I don't think I've ever found a wind force either. I think it's like pretty much a lot of the level 87 items I've never found. I gotta start farming Pindle myself. I was actually thinking about starting to do that at some point. The Great Pindle Hunt. Trying to get all those items crossed off. I need to come up with like a list of all the TC-87 items. And we'll just cross them off as we go. Sounds like pay-to-win microtransactions. Well, it's like for the debut of them having their own version of the game. So like the XP and the gold is, you know, fairly temporarily negligible in my eyes, but I don't believe that set is going to stay locked forever. But are we going to have to pay for it over here too, or are they just going to release it to everybody? Oops. That is the question. More of a catch-up mechanic. There you go. But yeah, link to my video discussing that update coming out in August is in the chat, so feel free to check it out. Give it any love that you have to spare. I'm sure the algorithm and I would thank you very much for your endeavors. Do 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 do. What's going on? Oh, we just worked up a Surun, Lando. That's pretty hype. Out here discussing possible things coming to us. Definitely things coming to China. So. Nothing more pay to win than there already is in D2. Oh, that's true. Going out and getting Enigma and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pay to win's already here. It's been here. It's been out here. Need to watch that now. Thank you, Squirrel. Appreciate you watching. I just cranked it out today, fresh off, hot off the presses. Thanks, JSP.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Common, hello, Common. Enigma is more important than extra strash. Oh yeah, Enigma is more important than anything, right?
Hello.
Catching D2R scammers, really. You know, I've never had anybody try to scam me before in this game, knock on wood. I've always heard of it happening, but it's never happened to me. The old gemmed cap for a Shaco, or rattle cages, or whatever. Mostly back in the day. Apparently, I see posts on Reddit every once in a while. It's not like super common, but fairly common. They're like, dude, what happened here? They're like, oh yeah. All the comments are like, ah yes, that's a rite of passage playing this game, getting ripped off.
Move.
Teleport needs to be removed from Enigma or added to a few more high-level items. That's a good question. Do you get rid of TP entirely, chat, or do you give it to more things?
Can I pick that dog?
No.
Can I pick that dog?
Put
No,
TP on a
Pick
spirit.
that dog!
I think spirit needs it. Spirit should get teleport, and then I think that would be good. What's the old Shaco switch? Oh, they would put like an emerald in a cap, in a socketed cap, and it would look green like a Shaco. Or the same thing, they say they're giving you a Tall's chest piece, but they give you a rattle cage instead because it's purple. Yeah. Almost fell for that once. Pull rune off my Hellforge. There you go. Not too bad. There are worse things. I don't see pull very often. Pull is fairly infrequent for me. And usually is too, but actually I've gotten more ums this ladder than I ever have. It's kind of weird. It's been a very flavored ladder.
I am overburdened.
The hell?
Move.
Do you think there'll be a fourth realm, or will it just be a part of Asia? I think they might be separate, right? Because that's kind of how China does things. They're pretty closed off in regards to that kind of stuff. So they might have their own thing where it's not even joinable for us to do it. They're just going to be separated entirely. So I don't know. It's a good question. Filling your inventory to dupe and something PKing you a few times. Got tricked in the old drop bot, hoping it was Aki SOJ hack back in the day. There's a hell rune. Ah, hell, it's a hell rune. Oops. There's Bill. The druid helms are never good for me, dude. Ever, ever. Never. Why is Bill? I wish I knew. They'll be segregated completely and no ladder on the server. Oh, that's a bummer. They can't even have their own ladder? Well, I really want to get that new set to try it out, the Glory Hole of the Warlord. I wanna see what that's all about. I wanna see what kind of fun could be inside. Small charm. Sure.
Move.
For some to have 30% XP and not others, I suppose it's fair. But how long until somebody hacks and does the account and does it anyway?
I am overburdened.
30% experience boost. That's quite the chunk. Do we have an experience boost day during the holidays this past time?
I can't carry anymore. I can't.
Move.
overburdened.
No. Another damn Mort rune. I gotta go drop off some gold. Terra zones grant an additional 25%. Still pretty decent. $11 tall Rashas. Oof.
Move.
It's locked.
Ithrune.
I need a key. It's locked.
Being able to purchase extra tabs, and if we'd be willing to do so. Well, that's what I was trying to ask Chad, is how much would you be willing to pay for a stash tab? How much is it worth? $1? $5? $10? $3.50? Oh, yeah. I'd probably pay whatever it costs and then bitch about it. That's the truth right there. That's the truth. We wouldn't be happy about it, but we definitely would pay it. 100%. And for everybody that has like multiple versions of the game, you got to buy it multiple times. Oh man, that's gonna be painful. That's gonna hurt. Fecal, how are you? Welcome in. What's going on? But yeah, if you guys haven't done so, if you know anybody that hasn't heard about the news, please send them to the video so they can check out the update that China is going to be getting for Diablo 2 Resurrected and what that could mean for us. It's definitely some interesting possibilities. And that it would at least indicate that this game certainly isn't dead. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep holding out hope that there's going to be more to come from that Twitter message that they sent. So, we're going to keep on hoping. Hoping against hope, I guess. Hit legend for the first time in Hearthstone. GG's. I'm not sure what that means, but if you're happy, I'm happy. D2R was on sale for a few hours, even though it said until the end of the sale. Like today? Dude, it's always on sale, I swear. It's wild to know how much we paid for like the battle chest to get the game, and then all of a sudden you can get it for damn less than 20. Break a 20 on that. Highest ranked bracket. Sweet, Fecal. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never played Hearthstone myself, my friend, but GG's to you. You done good, son. You done good. Whatever they do, whatever updates they bring, I'm just hoping that it reinvigorates people's interest in Diablo 2. Gets them excited to come play it again, you know? We'll see what it all means. I have no idea. So how would you do it? You'd get the set on the Chinese account, and then that person also has a regular account. You can't like go into the game files. I wonder how they would do it. There's going to be a way that they're going to get that new set over here for everybody else. There's no way it stays locked forever. I just don't believe it. I just don't. Somebody's going to have it like the next day. Llama's gonna have it. Like, oh, Llama's got it. Region's locked to itself. Yeah, but, you know, locks are built to be unlocked, so. Right now it's locked. For sure. Somebody with enough patience and know-how, well, there's no telling what they could do. But anywho, well, if you guys would check out that YouTube video, it would certainly help me out. Share it around, let people know the good word. But for now, today, my friends, my wife is off for the day, so I'm going to log off for now. And we're going to go have some dinner and just kind of chill for the rest of the night, enjoy our Saturday here. And I hope you guys do the same. Thank you guys for hanging out today and discussing Diablo 2 news with us. It was a good time. And then hanging out with Breakio Bales at the beginning of stream, having a little podcast kind of thing going on, which, by the way, we're going to be doing a podcast. He's got his own podcast thing going on, and he's invited me to come on and speak. So I hope you guys will come and check that out when that goes down. New homies who followed, thank you, Remy. Appreciate that. And then Just Say Joe, The Drake, and Master Ronan with the big resubs. Thank you guys so much for helping us keep the lights on out here. Korgoth with the raid, with the mod, and Drake with the raid. There it is. That is the day, my friends. Yeah. Beautiful. I'm excited. Like I said, just the fact of having something to talk about Diablo 2 related, it gets my blood pumping. I'm stoked for it. So even if it turns out to be nothing, I'll enjoy it while it's here. So it's all good. But until tomorrow, my friends, day 530 in the books. We're back tomorrow with day 531. Sending you off to Master Hale. Give him some love. Looks like they're checking out some of that stuff as well. So go chat them up and keep the theories brewing here. So Cubonius, Icy Hot, Fecal, Iron Gargoyle, Lando, Joe, Jester, Danish Dude, Fired Up Gaming, All Out Style over on the YouTubes. Anybody and everybody that may or may not still be out there, take care, brush your hair, stay healthy, stay safe, and tomorrow, I'll see you then. Probably chat you up in the Discord and whatnot, but yeah, check out that YouTube video, hop in the Discord. We'll see you tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Here we go.